Well, for the past 3.5 years, The Lady Show has been bringing laughs to Vancouver. The award-winning all-female sketch and improv show is the brainchild of 4 Canadian comedians. They are Morgan Brayton, Fatima Dowry, Diana Bang, and Katie Ellen Humphreys. They were performing at Just for Laughs Northwest, and we got a chance to sit down with them to talk about their show, as well as navigating the comedy industry as women.
Women are declared persons under the law. Yay! We're people!
Let's start by talking about The Lady Show. Tell me, how did it come to be, and how did you all come together?
I had a TV show called Morgan Brayton and Other People that the 3 of us were on, and we were just really loving working together and wanted to do some more stuff together. Wanted to have a reason to write stuff, because if I don't have a deadline, I will never do anything. So we said, why don't we put together a monthly show and we'll just write stuff and put it up live.
And we're all sort of, things are percolating throughout when we're not together and when we're working on individual projects, and then we can come together, and then when you had a little germ of an idea and then you can bring it to 3 other creative, hilarious people, then you can kind of watch it bloom. It's really exciting.
It's nice to have people that can relate to your experiences. I mean, we all come from different walks of life, but we do share, you know, womanhood together, and we do share comedy together and our friendships, so it is nice to have people that you can turn to when you need it.
When it comes to the industry itself, what kind of changes do you think need to be made in order for women to feel more welcome there?
One of the changes that I think will make a huge difference is at the gatekeeper level, is at the club ownership level, is at the festival, the industry level, management level, that type of thing. The scene is so much more diverse. There's so many different voices. Every show you go to now is so much more interesting from my perspective, and the audiences.
It's obviously working. People are going in droves. People are going to comedy that were not going to comedy before.
You might have seen this on Twitter last week. There was like this thread that people started writing the most annoying questions people ask related to their profession. So like a lot of TV journalists were writing like, oh, you know, can you put me on camera, or like, can you interview me? So what about for you as comedians?
The first thing anyone ever says after I've mentioned that I do any form of comedy, they're like, oh, tell us some jokes. Oh, do you got any bits for us? It's like the only job where you're supposed to just perform on the spot.
People with their own ideas. Mostly my wife. She's always like, that's a sketch. And I'm like, no, it is not. It's a funny thing that you said that wasn't even really that funny, but yeah, no, it's not. No.
Yeah, I get that, like, oh, I give you permission to take that idea. And I'm like, oh, thank you. No.
As a Black woman, I've become some form of oracle to people, where they come to me with questions like, hey, Fatima, is this joke racist? And I'm like, well, if you have to ask me that question, then it's definitely racist.
Good answer.
Yeah. So,
But what
both
if
sides. Still racist. Yeah.
Because the thing is,
Well, no, okay. Still racist.
This is refreshing because you're actually asking us about our comedy. Crazy idea. Mostly, it's, what's it like to be a woman in comedy? Tell us how you feel about this guy or this situation. It's like, well, I'm trying to do comedy here. Do you want to hear about that?
Always welcome here at the Lady Show.
When it comes to The Lady Show, I mean, obviously people are going to laugh when they come, but what else do you want people to get out of the show?
You know, our tagline is, we put the joy in feminist killjoy, and I think both of those aspects are really important, right? We have some stuff to say as feminists, but bottom line is, we want it to be a joyful time for the audience and for us.
Bye! Bye! Bye!
We want to thank the ladies for their candor and their humor, as well as Tours in Vancouver, who made that chat possible as well.